Isn't a toast to you, Kola? A clean water toast to my purest party of life. You're my very own party of life. You don't need to speak to me before you make me feel better. Your presence and smile light up the whole room for me. You're a lover of God, and your transparency with everything around you shows how beautiful and how well arranged of a person you are. You made your home a safe space for me to return to when things are good or bad. You're always open to hear my little and loud stories. The sad and
my pure paddy, the transparent paddy, the crispiest paddy, a refreshing paddy, the clearest paddy, the premium paddy, and the nurturing paddy.
You are. You love with all your heart, and I appreciate that. I did so much work to protect something special to me. You respected that, and I see you try every day. You're that one friend I never knew I needed. Thank you for
my fairest party. I love you. And for my party of life that you already know in the house, let me see.
Really emotional, and I began to think of my parents, and I love them so much, and I miss them currently. I also would say that IMISI will be somebody who will take care of me. My sister, when she started cooking, because she loves to cook on her own, she will always want me to eat her food. She will always ask me, "Kola, do you want to eat with me?" Rooted for me, always defended me, always fought for me. And at the end of the day, I feel like I never knew I would have someone in this house who cared for me so much.
My bracelet is going to Joanna because I think 4 minutes is too small to talk about her. It's a waste of time, and she deserves better.
Congratulations to Kola and Faith for winning today's Aquafina Party for Life challenge. Guys, it was a well-deserved win. Kola definitely won our soul. We cried. We shedded tears with Kola as he was talking about his bestie, IMISI. And guys, for Kola's party, which was for Bright and Midday, premium party was for Sabrina, and his second party for life, IMISI. And his necklace had gone to for IMISI. Then bracelet was for both Bright and KAYBOBO. I think he just included KAYBOBO because KAYBOBO had given him a bracelet as well. I don't know. People were saying Kola's speech was changed after they did not mention him anywhere during the Party of Life challenge. He also mentioned that IMISI said she was going to draw a tattoo of him. I see his name. I said, now wow, IMISI's speech, Party of Life speech too was nice, well written. It's just that she's usually tense when she's reading in front of people. Her parties are Big Soso and Kola, of course, and she really said a lot about Big Soso. You guys already know that Big Soso used to make her hair, and for Kola, you know that Kola is her brother for life, and she spoke so many nice things. Yo, this girl can write. IMISI can write. Her problem is just presenting her act, but she's so good. If she wrote those herself, then she's really good at writing. And her bracelet was given to KAYBOBO, and her neck piece was for Kola. Isabella's party for life was Ivata and Sultana, although I did not like the fact that she made Sultana her party of life. And I also felt bad for Isabella because she did not get anybody to write a nice thing to say anything about her, which was very sad. Isabella is actually a very sweet friend. I wish IMISI had written something for Isabella, even though she was going to give her bracelets and neck piece to KAYBOBO and Kola. I feel like she would have said something nice about Isabella. I felt so bad for her. So during her presentation, she teared up as she was talking about IMISI. She hugged IMISI. It was the way she had ignored Sultana's hug and had gone for IMISI. I don't know if she feels like because IMISI is putting Kola first, she feels the need to also put somebody before IMISI, but I feel like her friendship with IMISI is more genuine, whereas I feel like her friendship with Sultana is more on a smoky level. But guys, if you think the same, let me know in the comment section. Bright Morgan. Bright Morgan's parties are Gigi, Jasmine, and Midday. And guys, he said a lot of nice things about Jasmine, you know, how sweet she is, how fluid she is, how nice she is. And then it was time for him to talk about Midday. You know, Midday is like his premium party in the house, and crispy party, wherever that is. And then he had given his neck piece to Midday and the bracelet to Kola. Good for the both of them. And then for Faith won because nobody expected Faith to talk about these two people. He spoke about his parties were Ortega for nurturing. Ortega was like his nurturing party. And then he also spoke about culture. And the story is like Faith listens a lot. He also mentioned during this his speech, he mentioned about culture, a lot about culture's upbringing, stories, and how culture resonates with Aquafina, because there was a time in his life where he used to pick like rubbers, bottle containers to pack them and sell just to make a living. He spoke a lot, and then it was also sweet for him to just name a couple of people in the house. And then for Joanna, he said 4 minutes was too short for him to say things about Joanna, that Joanna deserves better than that. And for his bracelet, he had given his bracelet to Joanna and the necklace for culture. I mean, like, that was really nice of him. And for Joanna's parties were Victory and Faith. I mean, like, I'm not surprised. What I'm shocked is how is Joanna Telma's party? I thought this friendship was just new. They just started becoming. Anyway, for the necklace, he said a whole lot about Faith. His necklace was given to Faith and bracelet for Telma. And it was Telma to talk about Joanna. She pretty had a lot of things to say about Joanna, how Joanna is her English professor. I was like, is he waiting? And for Jason's presentation, his parties were culture, rude boy, Faith. Dede was more like a breath of fresh air, Doris, and he had written a special note for Sultana, which was quite interesting because you said you have somebody outside of the house, and he was just talking about how nice Sultana is, how genuine her love is. And Menson's parties were Dambroski, Big Soso, and Faith. And for his neck piece, he had given his neck piece to Faith and bracelets to Coy. And you already know that Zita's party for life is going to be Dambroski. And for her party for life in the house, who was it? Was it Kola? I think it was Kola. I can't remember who it was in the house. Okay, Rude Boy. It was Rude Boy. Rude Boy is her friend. And then for Telma's party for life, which I already mentioned, and her buddies are Sabrina and Joanna. She had given Joanna the neck piece, and bracelet is for a friend I did not know. Funny how the friendship between Telma and Kola is as if it's drifting apart. And now Joanna is in the mix, and I'm wondering, where is Kola now in her life? You know. Anyways, for Koy's parties are Big Soso and Dede, and of course, you know, he has so much to say about his beautiful, talented, fashionista bestie. Oh God, like Koy really blew blew Dede's mind, the way she was just smiling and laughing. But when it was other people saying their stories, she was just laughing, and I was like, oh, this is mean, this is meant for you to do. But then his bracelets were given to Manson, and the necklace was for Dede. And it was Midday's turn. Midday's parties are Dory's brides, Joanna. Joanna seems to be in everybody's mouths, and I believe she's loving it. Dede and Telma, these are new people added to her list of friends. I believe she did not just want to say brides and Dede and Doris. She decided to add all these extras. Funny, right? Her bracelet was given to Dede, and her neck pieces for brides. KAYBOBO's parties are Ivota and IMISI. Guys, you already know that these two, they go a long way in the house. And before Kola came into the picture, KAYBOBO was somebody that IMISI used to disturb a lot. And I believe that Kola took some of the time they used to spend together, and now she's more with Kola, but then they haven't forgotten KAYBOBO at all. They spoke about a lot. He spoke about a lot of things about IMISI. It was really nice. And for Sultana's parties are Gigi, Jasmine, and J. One thing about Sultana is not going to fake anything for anybody. Hence the reason why I believe Isabella does not really have her presence in the house, because if I was to be Sultana, at least Fika Milituna, add her name there. But no, Sultana is not that type. But she had also given her neck piece to Jason and the bracelets to Isabella. And then Culture's parties for life are Jason J and Tracy. You guys already know he eats with Tracy a lot in this house, and he is missing Tracy a lot. And Tracy and him, they were so close. Sometimes I used to wonder what dynamic of friends they were, because Tracy is a lot way smarter, articulated, and she also expresses a lot. She is very expressive, whereas Culture doesn't talk much. She forces conversation out of Culture. I believe she loved it because she's a tech girl, she's an engineer. And the bracelet was given to Rude Boy, whereas the necklace was given to Jason J. This is to show you guys that a lot of people have formed friendships. But it was quite sad how some people that have so much friends, they didn't get a lot from anybody today. And that is Kola. Guys, we all know that Kola is always trying so hard to be on everybody's good book. And this is what it is when you try so much to be on everybody's good book. You will definitely do not have friends, right? And that was exactly what happened, because I'm very sure he expected so much from people in the house. People like Telma should have given him something, or even say something nice to him. Somebody like Bryce, Morgan would have at least said something to Kola, but nothing came out of his mouth. But he was genuine enough. He was nice enough to give him, bracelet. And then Telma lost, and I was quite disappointed that nothing came out of Telma's mouth. And Telma is the root of the evil in Kola's life, because she deliberately caused problems between Kola and his friends. And now, I don't know, but it was given, I know he probably was thinking Dede was going to say something about him. Here's the reason people are saying that because Dede did not say anything about him, he decided to cancel Dede's name. If that happened, then good for him. Oral for oral, right? But then the rest of the housemates that did not mention his name, now he knows the only person that has his back is IMISI, and he should just stick to IMISI, and IMISI is the only person campaigning for him outside of this house. Like, boy, pick his side, pick his side. Anyways, guys, we're going to be moving the conversation down to the comment section. Kindly hit on the subscribe button, like this video. Bye, guys.